Chronic kidney disease presented by Miranda Sullivan. The pathophysiology of chronic kidney disease will depend on the underlying cause. It involves the gradual destruction of the entire nephron units. In the early stages of CKD, nephrons are lost and the remaining functional nephrons experience enlargement as a result from increase in size of the constituent cells, also known as hypertrophy. Glomerular capillary flow and pressure increase within the neurons. This predisposes the remaining functional neurons to scar, leading to eventual destruction. Proteinuria occurs and is thought to contribute to tubular injury. The disease will result in complete kidney failure. Depending on the client and related factors, it can either be a slow process or fast. Causes and risk factors of CKD. Causes include type 1 or type 2 diabetes, hypertension, glomerulonephritis, inflammation of the kidneys filtering units, interstitial nephritis, which is inflammation of the kidneys tubules, prolonged obstruction of the urinary tract, recurrent kidney infection, and polycystic kidney disease. Risk factors include diabetes with poor blood sugar control, hypertension, alcohol abuse and smoking, substance use, obesity, frequent use of kidney-damaging medications such as NSAIDs, family history, Black, Hispanic, Asian, Pacific Islander, or American Indian heritage. Signs and symptoms and complications. Complications include uremia, anemia, fluid volume excess, and hyperkalemia, each showing certain signs and symptoms. Uremia can show hyperparathyroidism, glucose intolerance, pulmonary edema, pleuritis, Kazumel inspirations, proteinuria, hematuria, fixed specific gravity, nocturia, oliguria, anorexia, nausea, vomiting, gastroenteritis, and hiccups. When a patient has a complication of anemia, they can show signs and symptoms of fatigue, pallor, dizziness, confusion, lethargy, tachycardia, tachypnea, and hypotension. Complication of fluid volume excess shows signs and symptoms of dependent pitting edema, respiratory crackles, dyspnea, pulmonary edema, hypoxemia, weight gain, tachycardia, and jugular vein distension. Complication of hyperkalemia with chronic kidney disease shows signs and symptoms of ventricular arrhythmias, tall peak T waves, widened QRS, cardiac arrest, cardiac muscle hyperactivity, nausea, vomiting, abdominal cramping, diarrhea, muscle weakness, paresthesia, and flaccid paralysis. Diagnostic testing and labs can include a GFR, creatinine, BUN, known as BUN, serum electrolytes such as potassium, calcium, sodium, and phosphate, a CMP, a creatinine clearance, which evaluates the GFR and renal function. BUN and serum creatinine values are obtained to evaluate kidney function. In eliminating nitrogenous waste products, levels of both are monitored to assess the progress of renal failure. There is also urinalysis, which is done to measure urine-specific gravity and detect abnormal urine components. There's ABGs, CBC with differential, which can reveal moderately severe anemia with a hematocrit of 20 to 30% and a low hemoglobin. Urine culture, which is ordered to identify any urinary tract infection that may hasten the progress of chronic kidney disease. A renal ultrasonography, which is done to evaluate kidney size. In CKD patients, kidney size decreases as nephrons are destroyed and kidney mass is reduced. Kidney biopsy, which may be done to identify the underlying disease process if this is unclear. It is also used to differentiate acute from chronic kidney disease. Medications and treatments for chronic kidney disease include medications such as phosphorus binders, such as sevelamer hydrochloride, iron sucrose injection, epoetin alpha, sodium bicarbonate, antibiotics, calcium carbonate, heparin, and furosemide. Heparin is necessary to keep the blood from clotting in the dialyzer and is used during treatment before for instill and after for instill in permacaths. Treatments include kidney transplant, peritoneal or hemodialysis, continuous renal replacement therapy known as CRRT, palliative hospice care in the case the patient does not want a transplant or dialysis. Nursing diagnoses that can be included for chronic kidney disease of a patient include perfusion, renal risk for ineffective, nutrition imbalanced, less than body requirements, fluid volume excess, skin integrity impaired, infection risk for, body image disturbed.